Okay, so I'm going to sew the pocket and the outside seam of my pants at this point. And I'm going to go back to using the 15 line. So that means the 10 line piece of tape that I had before, I can just remove that. It's easier said than done. There we go. I'm just going to remove that off my machine. I don't need that anymore. I can just go back to the one I had before on there. Okay, I am going to begin at the top of my pants. So again, I'm going to line up the edge of my, in this case, serged edges with the purple tape. I'm going to put down my presser foot. I'm going to turn my hand wheel and put my needle in. I'm going to begin by back stitching. I'm going to sew forward. And when I come to the pin, I'm going to take it out. And in this case, I'm going to continue stitching until I get to that dot. And then I'm going to back stitch. I'm going to turn my hand wheel. I'm going to take out my sewing. I'm going to clip my threads using my scissors or thread snips at this point. Okay, and now I'm going to line up the top edge, the curved edge of my pocket with my purple line. So remember again, when we're sewing curves, when we get to the curve part, we're going to use the dash mark that I made that's parallel to the needle. Okay, so I put my presser foot down about a centimeter and a half from the edge of the fabric. I'm going to turn my hand wheel so that my needle is in. I'm going to back stitch. And I'm going to sew forward. I'm going to take out my pins as I come to them. Oops, almost forgot to do that one. Too busy watching where my fabric met my tape line. Okay, make sure you're watching for your pins. Okay, and I'm finishing my curve. Ow, stab myself with a pin, don't do what I did. Okay, again, I'm still following that curve line. And this time, I'm going to sew until I get to that marking I made. And I'm going to put my needle in. Stab myself good, I'm bleeding. I'm going to lift my presser foot. I'm going to pivot my sewing. Okay, you can see I'm lined up still with that, my purple tape. And then I'm going to continue sewing the outside edge of my pajama pants. And if you want to, you can do a reinforcement stitch by back stitching at that curve right before you pivot, but you don't really need to. Nice big ones. Oops, almost forgot to take that one out again. Look at all the bad habits I have today. Turn my hand wheel so my thread checkup lever is out all the way up, and then I'm going to pull this out and clip my threads. I'm going to repeat for the other side.